Alright everyone, so now I'm going to do another RV video, but it's not going to be this one because I'm pretty sure you guys are sick and tired of looking at this one, but this is the one I'm going to get rid of for a fifth wheel. It'll probably be the end of the year, but the one we're looking at now is this one. So this is my sister's Bushwacker. She just bought it, I don't know, about a week ago. She wanted something not like this. She has a 2025 Ram Rebel, and she wanted something that could go off-road and replace her tent. And so we've been looking for a while. I've been trying to find something that she would like, and we kind of ended in this area, right? She didn't want to deal with a dump state. She didn't want to deal with black or gray water. And she wanted something, just like I said before, just to replace her tent, but a little bit creature comfort, because we are both getting older and we can't handle the rough ground like we used to. That is why I went this way, but now it's getting replaced because I need auto leveling. So anyways, kind of show you around. Sorry about the glare. I kind of did this at a bad time. It's actually, I just got off a 12-hour shift and I haven't slept yet, but I figure I should just knock out a video since I was planning to do this anyways. She was looking at an Ibex, but that was about 20, I think they went on like 21,000 for the Ibex, and she wasn't sure if she wanted to commit to something that expensive. We got a really good deal on this Bushwacker. It's a 20, I do believe it's a 2025, and they're making room for the next, no, it's a 2024, and they're making room for the 2025s that just came in. So they let it go for a cheaper price. She got this for like 13,000, and that was perfect for her because, like I said, she wasn't ready to commit to anything big like I did. So the drawbacks: it doesn't have a shower and it doesn't have a toilet, which she didn't care because the parks, kind of like where our boondock at, they do have bathrooms there. They don't have showers, but they have like an outhouse that you can use. But she made a really, really good point. She's like, well, I'm not going without you anyways. You know, we'll be going camping together, so I'll just use your toilet and your shower. And I couldn't really argue with that. And I was like, okay. So that was the whole idea behind this. So let's go ahead and look inside. I have the dogs over here. So there's Raven. She's a Connie Carcel, a non-traditional Connie Carcel. So she is half Connie Carcel and half Great Dane, I do believe. And then there's Lola. She's a purebred boxer, and she is papered and a pain in the butt. But anyways, let's get back to this thing. So the thing that she liked about it was, this is actually, you can step on it. It's actual really thick metal to where you can stand up it and put stuff up here if you need to. And it actually has 4 stabilizers. Most of these don't have that. They have like your stabilizers in the back, which this one does. But your front jack is usually all that's up here. But this had 4 stabilizers, so that was awesome. It also came with this tray where we can put a box here. Lola! That we can put up here. She wants to go to a bigger tank, so she wants to go to a 30-pound tank, which that's what I'm going to help her with. There's a few other stuff that we're going to do here with this thing. But let's go inside and check it out. So right here, she has AC, and it is ducted out right here. So this is where all your hot air comes out of. And if you look right there, those two little hoses, that's your that's the condenser where it releases all the evaporated water and stuff instead of dumping it in here. She does have a thermos, a regular propane heater in here, and she also has a fireplace. So, oh, and of course she has a tankless water heater, which, okay, I wish I had a tankless water heater on that thing, but the water heater on mine is big enough that I never run out of hot water, even when I'm taking long showers. So she does have her radio. And a really cool thing about this thing is we open this up. Oh God, my wrist. So if we open this up, I twisted my wrist, so I've been having problems with it. And we turn it on, and you open your windows, it just immediately starts sucking all the air through it. But the cool thing about it is if you close it, you close it, it shuts itself off. So that's a really cool feature. Let's go turn it off. But yeah, and it has all basic stuff. We got storage under here. So there's your storage. You do have storage over there, and then your two up there. And like I said, she wanted something just to replace her tent. She wasn't looking for anything too outrageous, and she really fell in love with this one. And then there's the lights right there. We're gonna have to I might have to put up some curtains for her or some blackout shades for her, because I know that's not gonna fly with her. So, and of course you do have speakers, and you do have light on outside on both sides. Where's your sister? And one of her other things that was a must for her was it had to have an outside kitchen. She didn't want anything. She didn't want to cook inside, because we do, even with mine, I rarely cook inside. I have a griddle a flat top that I usually have on the outside that I do all my cooking on. So this pops up, and here is her kitchen. So she's got a microwave, pretty cool, and then her refrigerator, which, okay guys, yeah, it's tiny as hell. It is really small, but since we're going camping at the same time, she can use my refrigerator for other things. So, and then here's some storage up here, right there, and then that should be the refrigerator. And this is the light right here. So your refrigerator cutoffs right here. So that turns your refrigerator off and on. And then right here, is her kitchen. I'm tripping over our firewood here. My camping firewood. So the flat top, the griddle is actually in the inside there. But she has a sink that has hot and cold water. What I'm going to do is, so this is not dumping on her foot, I'm going to make a connection and run a regular hose down from here on either side, so when she empties her sink, she's not dumping all that water on her foot. Then there's her spare, and an outlet, and a box of crap that she'll never use. They gave it to her like, oh, this is a box that has everything that you need, and I was like, no, it doesn't, because you don't use any of that for this thing because it's so tiny. Oh man, I don't know where my dogs went. They probably ran away. Hopefully they did, so I don't have to feed them anymore. But yeah, so that's her outside kitchen. This is what she wanted. And plus she's really short, so she could fit under this easily. I'm 5'9", and I still have, I don't know, maybe a good 2 foot above my head. So you can get a pretty long, really tall person under there. And then, of course, her outside shower, tankless water heater, her tank fill, city water fill with a hose. Oh, and another thing too. Jesus, okay, whatever. Solar. Oh, it's her. It's trying to start. You hear it? I better turn that off because there's no gas running to it. I have the propane tank off. So it's telling us that it's not. See, it's telling us that there's an error, that there's no propane running to it. So let's go and turn it off. I turn it off. Okay, I think I have to turn it off out there. Hers is set up way different from mine, so that's what kind of makes it difficult. But yeah, if you go right in here, open this up. There's your power button right there. Just turn it off. Then you just kind of close back up. Make sure it's closed up tight. Then she's got roof racks that you can put stuff on it. She's gonna put an awning on this other side, on the camp side. So she's gonna throw awning on this side. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm gonna put the awning up for her because she's not gonna do it. But it's set up to do it. It shouldn't take me very long. And she's looking at getting a electric cooler and use that as her fridge instead. You know, have to hit both these buttons. Hang on, guys. Let me get this damn thing pushed back in here. There, now it's locked in place. Nothing's gonna move. We're going out at the end of this month for the first time to try it out. She is very excited about it. But like I said, she's gonna be towing this with a 2025 Ram Rebel 1500, so it's perfect size. On her way back, I let her drive it home so she would get used to it. I don't know if there's anything else I can show you about this thing. It's just a really, really cool setup. So this is kind of like what I was getting at. Let me see if I can find my dogs. And there's one right there. Oh, they're both under my RV. Okay. See, here they come. They're like, Dad, are you done yet? This is BS. So this is one of the things I wanted to point out was when you go RV shopping, what's best for you? Like for my sister, she wanted something that was low cost, something that wasn't going to break the bank. Her payments on this thing is I do believe it's $170. So she's paying $170 for this. She only put $400 down on a down payment. And the birds already don't like it because they're pooping all over it right there already. But yeah, so her payments are low. And it has everything that she wants. Like I said, she was just getting older. She didn't want to set up a tent. It's kind of like with me. My canvas tent was a little bit too much for me after a while because between the canvas tent, and the poles, you're looking like around 500 pounds. And then on top of it, you know, I kind of wanted to keep the creature comfort, so I'd had a portable air conditioner that I'd pack with me. So those hot days, you know, I just hooked it up to my generator and I ran it, and it was nice. But it was nice when you got everything set up, but it was a pain in the butt to set everything up and then tear it back down when you left. And with this is a lot easier. You just hook up and go, right? Make sure all your shit's locked and nothing's gonna fly open. Make sure everything's turned off and hook up to it and just go. But like I said, this was perfect for her because she can always add on to it. The roof is strong enough to add a tent on top if she wanted to. I don't know if we're going to go that route with it, but she's definitely putting an awning on it and adding a box in the front. She's going to switch everything over to lithium. I have a 2000 watt inverter that I was going to install in this one, and I decided not to, is by Lion Energy. And since I'm getting the fifth wheel and already has all that junk in it, I just like, you know what, you can have that 2000 watt inverter. So we're going to get that installed. There's some stuff that we ordered, and we're going to have to take the RV back in to get it taken care of. So they're going to install all that stuff when we're there, and then the box we're putting up front, like I said, we're going to lithium. It's going to carry the batteries and extra stuff that she needs. We're going to go up to a 30 pound tank. The only thing that was a downside about this, when we first looked at it, I don't know why, but for some reason I thought this was electric. They do come in electric. They really do, but this one didn't. And I was kind of let down, but that's all right. She needs to work out her arms anyways. I already go to the gym, so I don't need to. See, mine has electric, so. And then we went ahead and bought blocks for it. And then we bought some chucks for it to keep it from rolling. Like I said, she has some plans with this thing, and for right now, it works for her. And she said that she's not planning to do any major upgrades, but as soon as she starts seeing the flaws and some of the stuff that she thinks she'll need, then she'll consider getting rid of it and going to something bigger, like maybe a wolf pup. I thought a wolf pup would be really good for her because she's pulled a wolf pup before. Hey, get off that! No, don't you dare take that off there. Just little shit. So let me tell you what she did. And I have to keep an eye on her because she does this crap all the time. Yeah, you better walk away. So she pulls the end cap off and chews on it. So you can see how she's been chewing on that damn thing. I came out one day and she was just laying over there chewing on it. But I don't think she'll ever go to anything this big. And to be honest, this is not really that big. This is only a 28 footer. So this is my 2350 KRK. East. Hey, you go. Hey. So, as I was saying, this is my east to west Alta. I've had this for 2 years. 2 years, and I'm about ready to trade off to a fifth wheel. And I think with a fifth wheel, I'm getting a toy hauler stealth. So I think that's going to be more my jam, and that's what I'm going to be sticking with for a while longer. So anyways, if anyone has any questions about the RV of hers and or anything, like if you think it's something you want to do or it's perfect for you, go ahead and contact me and we can discuss it, and I can tell you the ins and outs about it. Now, the one thing that I don't like about it, and I'll tell you this right now, is I'm not sure if I would take this in cold weather season, just for a fact that it has no enclosed underbelly. So you can get all that direct cold air going right up into the floorboard, into the mat you're sleeping on. And that would be probably like the only thing I'd be worried about is, and like she told me, she's like, I'm not going camping in wintertime like you. You're nuts. I'm not doing that. Hey, Raven, don't you dare start chewing on my RV. Little poop head. But she doesn't do what I do, but she wants to go out. She wants to get out a lot more. She's working in crisis with me, crisis dispatch, and she feels like she needs to escape instead of staying around town and playing Minecraft. And she does love the outdoors, so I think this is a good fit for her. And we'll let you know how things go. Once she starts using it more and getting out more, I'll do some videos of us out camping, and then we'll kind of get her thoughts on how she feels about it. And I'll post it and I'll give you a better idea of if this is the way you want to go, or if you want to go a little bit bigger like a wool pup. I mean, you don't have to be Forest River. I mean, there's Jaycos, there's Thor products out there also. I've just had really good luck with Forest River products, and so I just kind of stuck with them. I've heard so many horror stories, especially by people I know that own them, like the smaller Jaycos, and I was like, nope, that's not for me. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. All right, man. Laters.